or good afternoon, good evening, possibly good morning. All depends on where you are in the world. Welcome back to another live stream. I need to put my headphones on so I can hear my audio clearly. Do let me know how you guys are doing there in the comments section. Match day is finally here, guys. I think what's this less than 24 hours ago, back up and running, and you already know it is once again another match day. Tonight's host Nicaragua hosting the Reggae Girls. Let me know your score predictions. Do you get friendly with the comment section? If my background noise is bothering you, do you go ahead and let me know? Also, let me know what you make of the starting 11. Starting 11's out. Do you go ahead and let me know what you make of the starting 11? All right, I'm going to dive right into the starting 11. We can go ahead and look at that starting 11 together. Then I'm going to segue and try to bring us all on the same page. I trust that you guys are probably on the same page as me. But just in case you're not, we're going to look back at yesterday's pre-match press conference being led by the head coach Hubert Busby and also the skipper, the captain Khadija Banisha. And we might just stick a pin in it and segue and listen to the squad announcement for those of you that missed the squad announcement and also the pre-match press conference. Before we get into that, there you go. You can go ahead and cast your eyes on the starting 11. Let me know what you make of the starting 11. Is there any surprises there from yourself? Do let me know in the comment section. I'm actually excited for this match. It's been a while since I've been feeling excited to watch a Jamaica football team play. So yeah, I don't know, for some reason I'm really looking forward to tonight's match. Do let me know your score predictions, guys. Don't go quiet on me in the comment section, all right? So make sure you utilize that comment section. Mr. Morgan, how are you, sir? I've not seen you in a while. I hope you're in good health. Good to see you in the comment section. Hope you and your family are in great health. Let me know what you make of the starting 11. Mr. Morgan, as I said, it's been a while since I've seen you. Been probably, I don't know, maybe feels like 2 years since we last saw each other, since we last spoke to each other. But as I said, I hope you're in good health. So let me go ahead and read out that starting 11 there for you guys. Between the sticks, we have Rebecca Spencer, and the rest of the starting 11 completes with the following players: Blackwood, Plummer, Harris, Chantel Swaby, Jade Bailey, Primus, Hales, Thomas, Cameron, and Shaw. So Busby's going all attack. He's going all guns blazing. It looked like he really wants to set it off tonight against Nicaragua. Let me know what you guys make of the starting 11. I almost stumbled over myself there because I'm so used to saying the Swaby sisters. I had to draw for the breaks just then. So just for the confusion there, I do apologize. It is the baby Swaby that's starting. In defense, we do have her sister, Big Swaby, on the bench with a couple of her teammates. The following girls there on the bench. For the regular girls, we have Schneider, Brooks, that's both of the goalkeepers, Cardoza, Chantel Swaby, Simmons, Shade Adamolokun, Groves, McKenna, Buckley, Carter, Bailey Gale. Hold on, does that say Bailey Gale as in Paige Bailey Gale? Who's the Bailey girl am I thinking of? Van Zanten. Need to go back and actually look at that because I'm kind of confusing myself here. Is Paige in camp? Guys, go ahead and update me. So who did she replace Washington? Seeming she might have replaced Washington. So do you go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I don't think so let's go ahead and listen to the pre-match press conference. So I can't see Washington on the bench. I am assuming Paige has replaced Washington. All right. Do let me know if that is the case. Maybe they said something over on their social media platform. I haven't picked up on anything. So let's just go ahead and see what is what there with the pre-match press conference. And by the way, we're gonna be able to tell it must be Paige Bailey Gale. I can't see Washington's name on the substitutes bench. So I'm assuming, don't take my word for it, I'm assuming that Paige Bailey Gale is coming to camp to replace Slate, Washington. All right. So see you guys in the comments section. Mickey Dunn, big up yourself. I hope you're in good health. Wayne Evans, it's been a long while. I hope you are in good health. Oh, you guys there in the comments section, okay? Saying the starting 11 looks good. Yeah, it does look like a strong starting 11. He's going all guns. I was not expecting to see Hales, Thomas, Cameron, and Bunny in the attack. So he looks like he's going all guns blazing with the attack there where the visitors are concerned. I will get into a little bit of a deeper conversation as it relates to the host. It's only right that we talk about the host as well as the visitors as the show go on. All right, not sure about the defense, says okay. Well, hopefully tonight will be okay. I don't want to see us concede, would fancy a clean sheet, but also let's just remind ourselves, I believe we're playing on AstroTurf if memory serves me well, based on what the gaffer said in his press conference. So let's just go through the comments there quickly. Flavor Sound, big up yourself. Hope you are well. And there's a comment there with regards to Konya Plummer. Yes, she had her little one a while back. So trust that they're both in good health. Long may it continue. All right, so let's stick a pin in it and go ahead and listen to that pre-match press conference. It is a bit of a short one. All right, so if you blink, you might just miss it. If you put me on the TV and you walk out the room, you might just miss it. So sit tight. I think it's less than 5 minutes. So you can go ahead and listen to the gaffer, head coach Busby, and also Khadija Banishaw.
You think does is going to affect the players and etc.
Buenos dias. As far as the favorites go, every time we step across the line, it's a match in terms of everyone's equal. So we approach it, we respect Nicaragua, we train, and obviously it's very important for the match we're going to have, and we respect our opponents, so obviously we expect a really tough match.
As it relates to the turf, obviously most of us are based in Europe, so we aren't really used to playing on turf, but I think we've been here for a couple of days now to try to get accustomed to it and get used to it. So yeah, it's not ideal, but I think these circumstances are going to happen. We're going to face challenges, whether we like it or not, but we have to just get on with it. I think tomorrow we're just going to go out and give it
Our squad is in good health, and to be honest, I credit a lot to the players who's looked after themselves coming to the match, and obviously our fantastic medical and high performance team that have prepared. So yeah, we expect everyone to be ready to go, and we have had no issues this far.
The team, going into their second qualifier, please with how everything would have unfolded for the preparation since arriving here.
The translation. Yeah, everything has been well. It's been great thus far. Obviously, we've had a really great accommodation. The host over at the hotel. I mean, it's been hectic. We're obviously sharing a hotel with 3 other teams during the competition with the U20s going on. But for the most part, we remain focused, remain steadfast in terms of the task at hand, and the players and the staff have really made sure that our focus remains on the match, and everything else around the team has been.
How are you feeling personally in terms of preparation ahead of this one and also the team?
Yeah, like I said, we've been here a few days now to try to get accustomed to the pitch and the heat. Obviously, it's different from what we're ideally used to, but yeah, I think it's been good. We've come together after being away for so long.
We would like to know particularly what side of Jamaica are we going to be facing? Is it the one versus Dominica, or are you going to be keeping some players away, to protect them, etc.?
Look, this is a World Cup qualifier. I mean, there's nothing being held back. Obviously, we're here to get maximum points. Obviously, Nicaragua is here to do the same. We know what's at stake, and there's nothing, as I alluded to, in terms of holding anything back. We respect our opponents. We're coming out here and treating the game accordingly. So there's no way that we're holding anyone back from this game. We're going to go out there and obviously field our strongest team possible. I'm really pleased with the fact that we have some depth within the squad, and so whoever we know that we put on the pitch, we know we can go out there and perform and do the job for the team.
Thank you.
So there we have it. As I said, it was less than 5 minutes. I think it was just over 3 minutes. I'm hoping you guys can hear me clearly. Man from Portland, big up yourself. Thank you there for letting me know. And also Mickey Dunn, hopefully the audio sounds better your end. All right. So I do apologize for that. Sometimes the technology kind of works against you. But if you need me to give that one a replay at any point before kickoff, then you can go ahead and let me know. If in case you've missed the starting 11, I did show you guys the starting 11. Again, do let me know your opinions on the starting 11. Let me read that one back out to you guys. Between the sticks, we have Rebecca Spencer, followed by Blackwood, Plummer, Harris, Chantel Swaby, Jade Bailey, Primus, Hales, Thomas, Cameron, and Shaw. So do let me know what you make of the starting 11. And on the bench, as I said, we've got Schneider, Brooks, 2 goalkeepers, Cordoza, Alison Swaby, Simmons, Sade, Groves, McKenna, Buckley, Carter, Bailey Gale, and Van Zanten. All right. I think I spotted someone in the comments section. Someone in the comments section said, probably not too sure about the defense. We'll see how we get on defensively, but definitely attack heavy. Definitely looking like he's going to be going for some goals galore tonight. Don't know if you guys have dropped any comments in the comment section with regards to your score prediction. So I'm going to continue with the rest of the show. Not sure if you guys managed to watch the squad announcement, but just in case you didn't, don't worry, I do have you covered. Also, keeping my eyes out for the build up to the game. Concacaf usually goes live. They usually go live round about maybe 5 minutes until kickoff, and I trust that tonight's going to be the same. But nevertheless, I should probably go ahead and try and bring that up on my screen so that I can see when they start to take to the field of play. As I said, I'm only expecting them to be doing that anyways, maybe 5 to 10 minutes before kickoff. But nevertheless, I will be keeping my eyes on the match. And think someone in the comment section dropped something about we're in the same location, I'm assuming, because I do have a kickoff of 12 a.m. So if you're in the UK, it's a 12 a.m. kickoff. Hopefully you managed to get your beauty sleep earlier on in the day. Don't think it's going to be a sore one there. I reckon by 2 o'clock we should be done. So you should be all right if you're not working from home and you have to head into the office. I think you are definitely going to be all right. Shouldn't be no sore eyes in that regard. So you're saying that you're surprised to see Bunny in the lineup. Is that because of the turf, the AstroTurf? I'm just surprised that we went all guns blazing where the attack is concerned. Definitely got the firepower to do so. So that one definitely surprised me. But yeah, let's just go ahead and switch over to the squad announcement before we get into some match facts ahead of kickoff. Kickoff, you got over half an hour to go until the game kicks off. Nicaragua hosting Jamaica. We're going to also be looking at the table. We're also going to be looking at the preliminary round. For context, we are at the preliminary round of the tournament. All right, first round of the qualifiers. And I don't doubt that I trust there's no one, by the way, in the comment section that thinks we're not going to qualify. I don't think anyone in the comment section carries those type of beliefs. Yes, I do think we will qualify for 3 World Cups on the bounce. For me, what I'm mainly looking out for is a style of play. I'm looking for us to have a style of play, looking for a identity. Kind of think it's time for us to just, as I said on last night's show, set it off like Queen Latifah. We've got the firepower to do so. Overall, we have the talent. We have talent in its numbers to make sure that we're playing better football. Obviously, that all starts with the gaffer. So hopefully against Nicaragua, we see a glimpse of the present and the future. So let's just go ahead and listen to the squad announcement before we talk a little bit more about Nicaragua and the Reggae Girls. And if you have any questions, then go ahead and fire them my way. All right. And also, if you want to know where to watch the match, I don't know, maybe you're outside of Europe, go ahead and ask your questions and we'll try and point you in the right direction. If you can't hear the squad announcement for the press conference for the squad announcement in a few, do let me know. But I'm about to mute my mic and go ahead and play that one for you, okay?
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. This is the squad announcement press conference for the Jamaica Senior Women's National Team, the Reggae Girls, ahead of their World Cup qualifier against Nicaragua on March 2nd in Nicaragua. This, of course, is the second World Cup qualifier for the Reggae Girls in this cycle after a comprehensive 18-0 victory over Dominica in November of last year. This, of course, is the largest margin of victory by the Jamaica Senior Women's National Team. And of course, as we know, in April, they'll be followed by 2 home matches on April 10 and 18, respectively. So again, the squad announcement for this afternoon will be for the Nicaragua game on March 2nd in Managua. We're joined by the head coach of the Jamaica Senior Women's National Team, Coach Hubert Busby, who will go into the squad for us. So without further ado, would like to welcome Coach Busby, who will get into the squad and other details ahead of this upcoming international window. Coach, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Simon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Before I get going here, I just want to acknowledge and congratulate Coach Wendell Downswell and his entire staff, team manager, and of course the players on a fantastic accomplishment last week. Really looking forward to, well, congratulations again to them, but really looking forward to see how the boys do in the upcoming World Cup. So yeah, we're all very proud of them and can't wait to see them in at the World Cup for sure. So without further ado, we'll go into the announcement of the Reggae Girls. All right, so just before we get going here, there's a couple of players before I get going who are out due to injury. Drew Spence, Jody Brown, Ryan Sampson, and Mimi Van Zanten picked up knocks and would not be available for the squad. With all that said, the other players who are available include for goalkeepers, Sydney Schneider, Rebecca Spencer, Leah Brooks, defenders, Tiana Harris, Kanya Plummer, Chantel Swaby, Naya Cardoza, Cameron Simmons, Tiffany Cameron, and Allison Swaby, who comes back after missing the last window. Midfielders, Sade Adamalukan, Atlanta Primus, Denisha Blackwood, Izzy Groves, Jade Bailey, Trudy Carter, and forwards include Kayla McKenna, who comes back from injury as well, Chanel Buckley, Natasha Thomas, Shania Hales, Salai Washington, Kiki Van Zanten, and Kadisha Bunny Shaw. All right, so those are the 23 players who are available for match day 2 in Nicaragua. All right, so be happy to answer any of your questions at this time.
Thank you very much, Coach. Much appreciated there. And a warm welcome to those individuals that have joined us momentarily as well. So we now open the floor for questions from members of the media. As usual, please raise your hand. And once you are called upon, then you can be able to unmute and pose your question to Coach Busby. So we'll commence now by those individuals who will have questions, raise your hand. And once you are called upon, then you can pose your question. Thank you. All right, let's start with Gregory from the Jamaica Gleaner. Good afternoon, Gregory. Go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, Coach. Afternoon, Simon. Coach, first question is, after such a positive start in the first game, a really record win for the girls, how do you approach the second game now against a much stronger, well, I'm expected to be a much stronger Nicaragua team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same idea. You know, we've come out, regardless of the opposition, it was really really important is that we came with the right mindset, and from the day the players that arrived in St. Lucia to play Dominica, everyone remained focused. We were well organized, everyone on task. So the same approach continues heading into Nicaragua, and you're rightly so, it'll be a different match. A little bit more of a challenge. Obviously, we're playing on turf. There's a better quality opposition based on their rankings. And obviously they're coming in, they're leading the group based on wins so far with two wins. So it'll be a much harder game, and but our approach will be the same, and we're going to make sure that we can control the controllables, which is to focus on the things that we do really well.
Can I get a follow-up question as well, Simon?
Yes, go ahead, Gregory.
Okay. Coach, you touch on something I also want to speak about. Nicaragua right now, they have one game ahead of us. They're top of the table, and they're expected to be the major challenge at this stage. Central America has always been a difficult area to play in both men's and women's game. How do we prepare for that now against this Nicaragua team?
Yeah, I think it's just, we've done our work as a staff. The good thing is we've been able to watch some 2 games leading into ours, and there are some quality players on their squad. So we've got a match plan that we're going to look to execute, in the 4 days we have as a lead into the match. But I think it's really about, for us right now, is making sure that we remain, true to our principles of play, remain in true to our style, our mindset, and our discipline in terms of how we go about executing. So look, we respect our opponent, as you alluded to. Again, it's a very difficult place to go into, but we're really going to focus on the things that we do well, and in mind, make sure that the match plan and some of the things that we've taken out of their previous games into in the earlier round are put into play.
Thank you very much, Bryce. Let's now hear from Mr. Levy. Leighton Levy, go ahead.
Good afternoon, guys. Coach, I was out of the loop for a while, so forgive me if this question has been answered before, but I realized that Denisha Blackwood has been moved from fullback to midfield. Is that a tactic or a strategy for the coming game, or is that a longer-term adjustment?
No, if you look at Denisha and where she plays now, even for her club team, she's playing in the 7-11, and we've deployed her. She's anywhere that she can play as a left back. She can play a left wing back. She can play as an attacking player, and that's where she plays actually currently for her club. So really, it's about what the team needs at that moment, and she's versatile enough to play in multiple positions, and we'll deploy her as we see fit. But again, it's just her flexibility. Their tactical acumen allows for us to play in the different positions, and each game, as you know, requires poses a problem, and we have to be able to find a solution for that problem. So Denisha, gives us an opportunity for us to be flexible in the things that we do with her and the way that she plays.
If I can, another question quickly. Given, John had a conversation last year about Bonnie Shaw's the ability to connect with her in the team. Have you worked on or developed a proper strategy to allow her to receive the ball more in the Jamaican setup? Similar to what we see in Manchester City. Different styles, yes, but are we closer to getting her the ball more frequently, where she's more effective at the top of the field?
I think there's 2 parts of that. So first, realistically, it will never be as it is in Man City, because we get them from -4 and they get them 6 days a week plus video session and everything that goes along with that. So naturally, there's no way that we can play. And secondly, probably more importantly, different characteristics of those players. But I think similar to Man City, similar to us, is how do we get the best out of her within our environment is what I think you're definitely alluded to, and that is yes. So we've tweaked some things to see that. And I think regardless of, again, and this is not a disrespect to Dominica, I think when we had a chance to analyze the game, there's some things we did very well in spite of, and that we were looking to implement regardless of the opposition against, against the likes of, any quality opposition. So to your point, yes, trying to have opportunities to work and get the best out of her qualities is something that we have to, because arguably for us, we feel she's the best striker in the world, and why wouldn't we want to be able to put her in the best position to use all her qualities for sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach, and all the best for the match.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Leighton. Daniel Blake, go ahead, Daniel. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Coach Busby, I know that there was a lot of conversation at the end of last year and earlier this year about your contract. I believe it should have expired last year, at the end of last year. Seeing you here, does that mean that you will be here for the long term, or is that situation still being resolved?
No, obviously, it's just really an extension through to obviously 2026, and obviously the idea is to continue through. We're looking positively ahead, but it's the contract extension continued, and obviously that's why I'm here today. So there really wasn't a lot of things to really discuss. It was just making sure that we're all on the same page and we're continuing going forward, and that's what it is. So it's just kind of a continuation of where we were before, heading into another year, and then obviously we'll reevaluate after this year, and then if things go well, we'll obviously continue to push on, and obviously that takes us into the World Cup as well. So yeah, it was just a matter of us sitting down and making sure we're on the same page with a couple of things, and but we're all unified and pulling the same direction, and we all want the same things to occur, and it's now for us about us coming together, from the federation, players, staff, the public, getting behind this group to ensure that we qualify for a third straight World Cup, and then consequently qualify for a 2028 Olympics as well.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, prior to 2019, no one really viewed us as a favorite to qualify. Since then, we've done so twice, and the expectations of the team has changed. How do you, keep the team very high in terms of motivation, not giving in to complacency, knowing that there are other countries and even the supporters who now think that qualification is supposed to be automatic for us?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it first of all starts with the expectation, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously the pressure that comes along with it means that we've raised the level we've raised the expectations to a certain level. So that's not a bad thing to be able to play with that sort of pressure. But really, the expectations and the levels that we want to aspire to is really internally. So we know, and the players know, and they're continually driven. They're playing at a high level within their clubs. They're the one who's driving it. Those players want to make history. They want to obviously go to the core of those players, and even those ones who are pushing a core of those players. Every single person who's come through this national team system in the last 2 or 3 years, 4 or 5 years now, have that in mind. So the motivation to go to a World Cup, the motivation to go to the Olympics is extremely, extremely high. It's the pinnacle of any footballer's career. So that part, is never sort of wavered. The expectations obviously are the expectations, and we have to be able to cope with that. And that just means, again, everybody understanding that it's not going to be us just showing up. It means now, heavy is a head that wears a crown. From being the hunter to being the hunted, kind of changes a little bit as well in the games that we go into, and we feel that, but that's okay as well. And so it's just a matter of us managing those expectations, making sure we remain laser focused in terms of what the task is at hand, and making sure that the group, driven by the great leaders that we have within the group, and everyone that comes into group knows what the expectations are and know what the obviously the outcome is. But along that way, making sure that we don't lose anything along the line in terms of our processes, and making sure that we're the best team that we can possibly be.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daniel. Bryce, do you have a follow-up?
Right, Coach. It's a question that I had as well, that I forgot to ask was, I'm talking about the standards. We saw recently about if a few regular girls making moves to new environments, either professionally or college. Few of those in the squad I can think of top of my head. Cameron Simmons moving to Utah. Hannah Cardoza moving to Halifax, as well as Jade Bailey, who was out for injury for quite a while, a bit limbo with her career, coming back, and then now I believe she's in the Swedish league. I want to say about those standards you said, where we have players who are always in professional realm, and I want me to just send to incoming regular girls about the standards that they need to achieve to come into the squad.
Yeah, no, it's a brilliant question, and that is the criteria. The reality is that you have to be playing at a professional level or high level, and if you are in a college kids, and we've had kids come through who've done really well, we've utilized some of those players in windows. Like I said, we started 6 players against England under the age of 23, under not having more than 10 caps, and so we've given an opportunity. But those players have gone on, as you said. Mimi signed at NWSL with San Diego. Soleil Washington signed with Orlando. Cam has signed with the Utah Royals. Naya professionally has signed, and Jade, who had some issues with some injuries, is back playing now in the Swedish top flight, which is a very high level. So that is the criteria. And on top of that, we've been missing. There are players who did not make the squad who are doing really well. Players like Paige Bailey-Gale, who's doing really well in Switzerland also. So yeah, the criteria, we have a really strong pool of players that are constantly pushing the group, and to make sure that, when you're selected, not just are you playing professionally at a high level, but you're actually playing regularly and you're in good form with your club.
All right, guys, I am having an absolute nightmare. I've run into some technical, let me put my headphones back on. I've run into some technical difficulties. So it's kind of thrown the show off just a little bit because I'm trying to solve my technical issues. Hopefully before kickoff I can solve it, right? Because right now I really can't see half of my desktop, which is really grinding my gears. I'm having to look at my phone. I'm gonna try and see if I can solve it before kickoff there. If not, I'm gonna have to use my phone for the time being. But yeah, do bear with me, guys. I'm just like, this hasn't happened to me before, so let me just try and see again. This is probably like, what's this, the third stream, right? Third stream, not third stream in a row, but maybe the third stream in weeks where technical difficulties are just massively letting me down. But I'm gonna try and fix it before kickoff. All right, so should be on the same page as myself here, guys, with regards to the squad announcement, which I guess I can go ahead and bring up that squad announcement again for those of you who are just tuning into the live stream, and you also caught up with the team announcement. So let me go ahead and bring up the team announcement. My apologies, not the squad announcement, the team announcement for tonight's match against Nicaragua. Let me go and switch that up there for you guys. Really don't like when I encounter these technical difficulties, because it really does throw my show off completely. But as I said, I'm gonna try and fix that one. All right, so if you see me looking all over the place, trust and believe it's just me trying to fix some stuff my end. All right, so again, do go ahead and please give me your score predictions. I think based on my comment section, the only one that's actually given me a score prediction so far is the edit boss himself, Mr. Nicardo Media House. Thank you so much for your super chat, Nicardo. It's actually you that alerted me to let me know that my feature isn't working. So I'm kind of panicking at the moment, trying to fix something my end that doesn't appear to be working. All right. So first it was audio. Now it's my comment section. So yeah, we're not having a good stream so far where the technical stuff is concerned. But yeah, Nicardo is going for a 5-0 Reggae Girls. Pick up yourself to the edit boss. I hope you're in good health. Thank you again for the super chat. I think judging by what I can see on my screen, he's the only one that's gone for a score prediction so far. So you're saying the stream looks blurry? I think my internet, it might be another internet issue here, guys. So we had a couple internet issue the last couple of days, and I think it's probably back. So if it does look blurry, do let me know, and I might have to exit the studio. I see someone in my comment section saying the stream looks blurry. According to David, let me know, you guys, in the comment section if the stream is blurry. It was blurry for me at the start of the stream, but I managed to rectify it. So again, guys, work with me. Let me know if the stream is looking blurry, all right? And I'll do what I need to do to go ahead and fix it. Again, a couple of things that's completely out of my control. So if, like David, the stream is looking blurry for yourself, do go ahead and let me know, all right? We have just about, let's call it, what, 20 minutes to go until kickoff? 20 minutes to go until the Reggae Girls kick off against Nicaragua. If you've not hit that like button, what are you waiting on? Do you go ahead and kindly hit the like button? Also, if you are new to the channel and you like what you've heard so far, despite the technical difficulties, do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So Wayne is saying that he's going for a 3-1 Reggae. So you don't think we can keep a clean sheet? Ricardo disagrees. He's going for a big win, 5-0. He's going for a 5-0 hammering. My screen is now jumping. My screen is now jumping at me. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. It's never done that before. But again, we're going to carry on until I'm no longer able to do so. Hopefully, I can get through the entire live stream. Like I said, I might have to, but before kickoff here, guys, I might just have to leave the studio and then come back in. Though I'm reluctant to do that, but I might just have to leave the stream temporarily and come back in. So Jermaine is saying it looks fine for him. So maybe David might just be you there, my friend. So you might have to, I don't know, close it down and then try to bring it back up. But I myself was having some issues with my stream. All right, so if you're in the UK, Concacaf should have you covered, fingers crossed. I'm still waiting for my stream to load up so I can go ahead and see how I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some commentary for tonight's game. Trying to do multiple things at once. It's difficult when you're trying to produce a show and also be the host, because when you run into those difficult moments, i.e. technical difficulty, screen very clear, like United climbing the table. All right, I like that. I had to pause. I was just like, what is he talking about? I saw screen and I just panicked. I was like, don't tell me the screen's messing up as well. Big up yourself, Jamaica Red Devils. I just needed to do me one thing this season, towards the ending of the, as we draw towards the ending of the campaign. I just need you to finish above the so-called biggest club in England. You've got a date with them in about less than 2 months' time. You were hosting them at Old Trafford. So I just need you to ensure that they don't secure Champions League. All right? Sounds great with your Listen, I'm trying to make it work here. I'm absolutely bricking it. I'm panicking. Hopefully, the Reggae Girls are in better mood than myself. I'm going to try and fix this. But anyways, let's just go ahead and look at the form, right? Not go ahead and look at the form for both of these teams. See if I can switch my screen once more so we can go ahead and look at how Nicaragua are looking coming into tonight's game. You should be able to see this one on your screen in front of you. If you can't, do go ahead and let me know. Currently, I'm looking at their recent form, and we already discussed Nicaragua. They currently sit at the top of the table. They played one more game than us, though, guys. So you can see them there right at the top of the table, right? 2 games we've played, 1. And that is the reason why they're top of the table on 6 points. They do have a goal difference of +6. Not to brag and boast, but what is +6 when you're looking at +18? You can see Jamaica there in second place for the time being. By the final whistle, I reckon we'll be sitting on top based on goals, goals scored, and also points, right? Be level on points, but as I said, we have the superior goal difference of +18, where they have a goal difference of +6. So that is how we're looking where the table is concerned. You can see their last 2 matches there. 2 wins on the bounce. They do come into tonight's game though without a clean sheet. So Guyana managed to find the back of the net against Nicaragua. So they're coming into tonight's game without a clean sheet. And before that, they defeated Antigua and Barbuda 4 goals to good. With their loss, with their loss coming back to the Central America Caribbean games, they lost 2-0 against El Salvador. And before that, it's looking like a good read for them. You know, they've played a country there that we played. I think it was last year we played again. Was it last? Yeah, we're in a totally different year. So we played Peru at some point last year. I think it was a double header, Reggae Girls versus Peru. So a bit like ourselves, they also played against Peru, beating them 1 goal to the good. Also defeated Panama 2-0 and also drew against Panama. So that must have been a double header for Nicaragua, and this obviously dates back all the way to 2024, also includes 2025 to the present. So that is how they're looking across a number of games competitively and also where friendly is concerned. Just the 1 L there in the middle where the Central American and Caribbean games are concerned. So let me go ahead and see what you guys are saying in the comment section. You're saying you're looking for a 4-1 Jamaica. So is that 2 people in the comment section so far that don't think Jamaica will keep a clean sheet? I think it's two different subscribers saying that you think we're not going to be keeping a clean sheet. Nakada is the only one that's big, bold, and brave. Nakada is going for a strong 5-0 thumping for the Reggae Girls. Who if you already saying that? I think someone said a 3-1, right? Might have been Wayne Evans said 3-1. So Wayne's gone for 3-1. And Cosmic Reach, one, big up yourself. He's going for 4-1. Who's the goal scorers? Give me your goal scorers, guys. I'm going to test out something new tonight, which thankfully doesn't rely on my internet or my desktop. So there shouldn't be no technical difficulty when that one is concerned. I can't wait for kickoff so I can get myself a little bit settled and also figure out this technical issue that I am currently dealing with. So let's go ahead and jump into Jamaica. We're going to go back and look at the last couple of games for Nicaragua in a few, right? But as we're kind of pressed for time, let's just go ahead and look at Jamaica. We all know where Jamaica is sitting in the table because I've already told you guys sitting second in the table. And I'm not really going to brag and boast about the 18-0 and if you want to call that a thumping is probably putting it politely, but beating Dominica 18-0. I'm not going to brag and boast about that. Of course, as I've said, we can only play the team that's in front of us, right? We can only play the team that's in front of us. So I'm not one of those people that's going to try and not celebrate. As I said, celebrate if you must, but didn't really learn much from that 18-0 thumping over Dominica because, again, it is an inferior team compared to us. And before that, it was definitely a miserable affair. We were taking L's like that so-called big club in Merseyside, red and white. How is the landlord? I hope you're in good health. I hope the landlord is in good health. He's still ignoring my message. You're still not answering me, but I'll get round to you another time. Tonight, we're focusing strictly on the Reggae Girls. So as I said, before that 18-0 victory, that's pretty much, you can go ahead and look at how we looked. And now I'm probably going to upset a few people, some of you DC in mind. I don't think you've gotten over the 4 losses on the trot before we went and defeated Dominica 18-0. That was an historic night, an historic win for the Reggae Girls. I actually felt quite greedy. I wanted 2 more goals. I don't know. I just kind of feel like once you get to 18, why not go to 20? Once you get to 30, take that to 30. But I wanted 2 more goals, but nevertheless, I'm pleased with the 18-0 scoreline. So as I said, prior to that, we lost 7-0 to England. Also lost 4-0 against the USA. Mexico. I'm still pissed about losing to Mexico. 2 games on the trot there against Mexico. They put 4 past us on 1 again in the second match, and before that, in the match day 1, they put 3 goals past us. And Peru managed to beat Peru 3-2 in match day 2, and in match day 1 we defeated them 2-0. And you can get the gist of how we've been playing with regards to the friendlies. Really, again, hats off to the Jamaica Football Federation for putting in those friendlies in the pipeline. Nowadays, I don't even know who to thank. I'm not even sure who to thank, if it's the Jamaica Football Federation or someone else. Lines of communication isn't as clear as it should be, so I don't really know who to thank. So do forgive me if I'm giving credit to the wrong people, right? So same. Hales and Thomas to score. But have you given me your score prediction, Jermaine? I don't think you've given me your score prediction. I don't think you've given me your score prediction, young man. Please give me your score prediction. Big up to One Umbrella Sports Entertainment. I hope you are in great health. Big ups to you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to One Umbrella Sports in your own time, right, guys, before you close up on your night. We've got about, let's call it, 10 minutes to go until a kickoff, and I still need to deal with this technical difficulty, which have completely put me in panic mode. But as I said, I hope the Reggae Girls are in. They're not in panic mode. They're not like me. They have nothing to panic for. Come on, it's Nicaragua. They should be all right. I sound like a cocky fan, don't I? Sometimes I can get a little bit cocky. I mean, I'm not expecting us to lose against Nicaragua. No disrespect to them, but I'm not expecting us to lose. Not expecting a high score line there again, just because of the AstroTurf. Think it's gonna be a good win, perhaps a conservative win. Don't know what you guys make of that, but do let me know. All right, let me go ahead and check my second screen here to see what's what. Let me go ahead and see if Concacaf is up and running. They're probably not. It's one thing I dislike about Concacaf. More times they just slow out the block. One moment there, guys. Let's go ahead and mute that because something is playing in my background, and obviously I want to avoid any copyright violation. I think as soon as I said that, they probably started their stream, probably heard me complaining. But let me go ahead and see where that audio was coming from. I think I actually need to take this I'll go ahead and take this off screen there for you guys. I'm trying to avoid a copyright violation. So let's go ahead and stop that shared screen. I reckon it was coming from that screen in particular. So yeah, I think they probably heard me complaining here, guys, because it does look as if we are got some streaming going on where Concacaf is concerned. So finally, they've started their live stream. I did say maybe 5 to 10 minutes before kickoff. About 70 plus of you are tuning in. If you can go ahead and hit that like button, you will definitely make me a happy bunny. It does not cost you a penny. Stop being a penny pincher like Mr. Jackson. Go ahead and kindly hit that like button. All right. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. It does not cost you a penny. For now, I'm going to take my attention to Nicaragua. Stadium is looking very empty here, guys. That's an empty stadium. Not sure why that is. Probably down to promotion. We already know that there is an interest for women's football, so it can't be a lack of interest. Probably the usual, poor promotion leading up to the game. So I think we've got some photographers on the field of play so far. I'm trusting, based on the time, 8 minutes until kickoff, the teams are probably in the tunnel waiting to make their way onto the field of play. If you haven't given me your score predictions, do go ahead and give me your score predictions. Stop being a coward. We don't deal with cowards on this part of town, in this part of town. So do go ahead and give me your score predictions. I'm seeing some 4-0. So upon the farm and more is saying 4-0. Jermaine is feeling himself in it. Jermaine's going for 8-1. Someone said 10 once up Panda Farm and more. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Panda Farm and more. He's going to be coming up with some incredible content. All right. And my manners, where is my manners with regards to Nakada Media House? If you fancy getting up to date with the latest where Jamaica football is concerned, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Nakada Media House. He's got you covered with the Morning Insider. I believe it is 5 days per week. Sometimes on a Saturday, if memory serves me well, the girls are walking onto the field of play. We're looking good here, guys. I'm so delighted to see Jade Bailey back. I am so excited for her. What a wonderful player she is. We might need to do some fasting for Jade Bailey here, guys, because injuries have been a pain in the ass. Definitely hampered her career. Outside of injuries, I think she would have a heavy trophy cabinet. She got a couple trophies in her cabinet, but I think it would have been more had it not been for injuries being a pain in the ass. Of course, with her a product of Arsenal Football Club, also spent some time with Chelsea. And also, she also played for the so-called biggest club in England. That is the team belonging to the landlord, a team that doesn't need to be mentioned. You know who they are, with that little mythical creature as their badge. So I believe we're listening to the national anthem of Jamaica. And then we're going to segue and listen to the national anthem of Nicaragua. I do think we have the best. I think we have the best national anthem on the planet. I can't believe Busby's going for a kill, guys. Busby wants to set it off like Queen Latifah. I'm gonna try and do something for you guys tonight so I can make some better notes. See what you guys are saying there in the comment section. Someone said, oh, Wendy, good day to yourself, Wendy. I hope you're in great health. Wendy's going for 4-0 Jamaica. Blair, pick up yourself. Reggae boys teach me to be conservative. He's going for 3-1 Jamaica. Bless you, little cotton socks. They're such a disappointment, aren't they? They just heartbreakers, the whole lot of them. You're going for a 9, love. Michael Carrick's got you in a good mood, isn't it? You're going for a 9, love. All right. Wayne Evans, who do you support? Did I step on your toe? Have I stepped on your toe in one of my comments? I do apologize. All right. Thank you so much for your score prediction. Guys, I bought something for you all. I'm so pissed that I've got technical difficulties. I bought this for you guys. Look at that. I bought this for you guys. Surprise. Yeah, this is for you guys. You know, I bought it around Christmas and I kept it to myself. I was like, I'm waiting until match day to bring that bad boy out. So this is for you guys. I'm gonna try and use this to kind of assess the weak and strong areas of our play, right? So obviously I could also use it to do the starting 11, but you guys have already seen the starting 11, so I don't really need to fiddle with that. So I'm going to kind of use it to figure out the strong and weak areas. Hopefully we don't really have no weak areas for tonight's game. Denise McFadden, big ups to you, Miss McFadden. Big ups to Miss McFadden. I hope you're in great health. And also big ups to saw the name, Mr. Groves. Pick up yourself, Mr. Groves. Mr. Groves is going for a cheeky 3-0. Miss McFadden, let me know your score prediction. I hope you guys are in great health. All right, so guys, again, should I go ahead and give you that starting 11? Why not? Let me go ahead and give you the starting 11. Between the sticks, we have Rebecca Spencer. The starting 11 is completed with the following players: Blackwood, Plummer, Harris, Chantel Swaby, Jade Bailey, Atlanta Primus, Shania Hales, Natasha Thomas, Tiffany Cameron, and Bonnie Shaw leading the line, the captain, the skipper. On the bench, we have Schneider, Brooks, Cardoza, Big Swaby, that is Alison Swaby, Simmons, Shade Adamoda Ade Molokun. My apologies, I butchered your name there. I do apologize. Groves, McKenna, Buckley, Carter, Bailey Gale, and Van Zanten. Has anyone spotted Bailey Gale on the bench? Has anyone spotted Bailey Gale on the bench? I haven't seen the bench just yet, but maybe you guys in the States, I think it's probably live on Paramount, right? Paramount Plus. You guys are in the States. I mean, I was going for a 3-0. My mind was saying 3-0. Listen, my heart was saying 3-0, my mind was saying 3-1, but I'm seeing you guys giving me some big score lines, like you guys are saying 9-0, Miss McFadden saying 6-0. Let's just wait and see. Kickoff is just minutes away. Kickoff is about a minute away. All right. I can't even hear the commentary. If my commentary is feeding through the speakers, guys, do let me know, because obviously I don't want to get a copyright violation. So do let me know. And I need to be making some notes, some first off notes. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm making some notes, some first off notes. I'm gonna do it old school, my pen and my paper. And I'm also going to be looking at my board as well, where the formation is concerned. And between all of that, I also need to go ahead and fix the technical difficulties. I don't even know if I can fix it. I'm kind of scared to leave the studio because knowing my luck, it probably won't even let me back in. So I'm a little bit scared to do that, if I'm being completely honest with you. So Miss McFadden is saying Paramount Plus there if you're in the United States. Everyone seems to be in a good mood tonight, right? As you should be, especially when it's match day. We can complain on a normal day, but not on match day. All right. She looks so familiar. Except Jamaica is going to be kicking us off here, guys. Yes, and we are on the way. Becca coming quite deep there, long ball up top. Not taking score predictions. Oh, she got clattered. Whoa. Like, ouch. That was Thomas. So Sasha there. Looks like it was a coming together. She looked like she's tough as nails, so she should be all right. Ouch. Yeah, it was a coming together, flash off the heads there, guys. Natasha looking like she came off worst of the two. We're gonna have a slight little pause in the game there. Medical team on the field of play, tending to both players. Good thing is the stretcher came on, but it's been taken back off immediately, so that's a good sign. So obviously, guys, because it is a head injury, you have to go through the normal protocols. But like I said, Natasha is tough as nails. Look like she lives in the gym, so she should be all right. A Nicaragua player though, she's a tough one as well. That one didn't bother her. So Natasha donning the number 10 jersey, and that is that results in a free kick to Jamaica. We got Shania standing over it. Puts this one into the box. And again, guys, please, if you hear my commentary, do let me know. All right, I could do without a copyright violation. Someone please. Conrad, big ups to you. DC, big ups to yourself. I hope you guys are in great health. Professional pro clubs, FIFA, score, it's 0-0 at the moment. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. A little bit of a scare there early on into the game with a coming together, clash of the heads with our Natasha coming off the worst of the two, but like I said, tough as nails, so the checkout was fine. She's all right. Back up on her feet. If you guys can see the bench, let me know if Paige Bailey Gale's on the bench, guys. Also, let me know if Washington's Washington's present. All right. Going for a throw in here. Looks like it's gonna be a long throw in. That one doesn't amount to anything. Hey, you, just how much I dislike watching football after 12 a.m. I can't even enjoy myself properly because I'm always concerned about upsetting my neighbors, but should be used to it by now. Must be on our screen. The head coach, for those of you who are wondering, he has since extended his contract through to 2026. Nicaragua have throwing off their own. And I'm assuming, because Concacaf haven't announced the host nation for the championship, so right now we're looking at the qualifiers. Probably going to be announced maybe next month, because how long can you wait for, right? Surely teams need to get their plan in order if in case they're going to qualify, that is. So maybe by next month we'll know who the host nation is. For now, I'm saying Canada. Saying it's going to be Canada as the host nation. Nicaragua with a free kick there. It was just awarded to them. Keisha, good day to yourself. How are you? I hope you're in good health. You haven't really missed much. As I said earlier on, a little bit of a scare there for Natasha. Head injury, but she's all right. Fit enough to carry on, given the clearance by the medical team. It's just 5+ minutes gone, 0-0. You know what, guys? I said I was going to try and fix this technical issue my end, but I can't see how I'm going to do it and watch the match. So looks like I'm just going to have to just call it a loss. Might have to just call that one a loss because me personally, I don't know how the hell to fix it. But if you're tuning in, do go ahead and hit that like button. It has been a long time. I hope you're in great health. Feels weird saying this, but Happy New Year to yourself. Hope you and your family are in great health. Natasha. Put too much weight on that pass there from Bunny. I think she was trying to find Shania. Trying to feed that one through to Shania, but looked like that one had too much weight on the pass. Bunny inside the box. Putting in those early blocks there on Nicaragua there, guys. That one results in a throw into the host. Score is it's 0-0 at the moment on the 10 minutes played. You haven't really missed much. So 0-0 at the moment, all right? Just reminded myself that I have to keep on looking at multiple different devices. Those of you who are just tuning in, a bit like Keisha, let me go ahead and remind you guys of the Jamaica on the attack. Go ahead and remind you guys of the starting 11 quickly. Spencer between the sticks. Followed by Blackwood, Plummer, Harris, Chantel Swaby, Jade Bailey, Primus, Hales, Thomas, Cameron, and Shaw. On the bench, we've got Schneider, Brooks, Cardoza, Alison Swaby, Simmons, Adam Olokun, Rose, McKenna, Buckley, Carter, Bailey Gale, and Van Zanten. Wondering, so maybe he's probably saving it for the whole match. So free kick there to Nicaragua. They put that one inside our box. Nothing comes off it. So almost 10 minutes on the clock, guys. If you're watching from home, let me know what you make of the game so far. Hopefully you guys are having a better experience than myself. I will be watching back and watching. Okay, thank you guys there for the support. And again, please do make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah. Oh, what? It's offside. Through her legs. I mean, come on. I don't think this wasn't a foul. I think I'm not sure she did the lineswoman wave the offside flag? Because it couldn't have been a foul. Naturally, if you're going up against Bunny Shaw, I mean, the average player, muscle for muscle, you're going to lose, aren't you? One player that you can't shift. Hopefully we get the deadlock broken before, let's say before the half an hour mark. Yeah, exactly. I'm so perplexed. Miss McFadden, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought it. I am assuming she waved for offside because that was definitely not a foul. For context, Bonnie basically put the ball through her legs, one of the Nicaragua players that is. And it's not even a coming together, it's just that it's just the way that football is playing it. It's a contact sports. Like, what do you expect? But believe it was waved as a foul. Not sure how you determined that one. Blackwood definitely was not a foul. If you're watching that one and if you think that was a foul, yeah, football's gone. Definitely wasn't a foul for me. Thomas, Cameron, Bailey. Yeah. Both team trying to see they can get the better of each other. Here, guys, trying to see who can break the deadlock first. So good interception. Cameron, Atlanta, Because they're gonna do their best to keep us out. To be expected, to be honest with you, to be expected. And I think we're all in agreement that that definitely was not a foul. I don't know how you determine that one, but we can all agree that that was not a foul. She's gone ahead and blown the whistle. Seems like one of the Nicaragua players there are down on the deck. Didn't catch that one. I'm not sure what the fuss is about, but looks as if she needs some medical treatment, some medical attention. Almost quarter of an hour in the game, guys, and the deadlock yet to be broken. Nicaragua 0, Jamaica 0. Nicaragua again currently sitting at the top of the table there, guys, but they have played game more than ourselves. So this is their third match in comparison to tonight's Jamaica's second match. Still don't see what the issue was. What, are we not allowed to make contact with their players? I mean, what was the issue? Did she overstretch? So again, as I was saying there, guys, Nicaragua, this is their third match compared to Jamaica's second, and they're currently sitting at the top of the table. Came into tonight's match with 6 points in their back pocket. They had they have a goal difference of +6 compared to our goal difference of +18. Sitting quite deep, aren't they? A good move and good clearance. See you guys there in the comment section. Let's check something. I'll be very honest with you guys, it's one of my most challenging stream. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. Oh, not a good clearance. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. Jamaican Red Devil, I think I commented on your, I already responded to your comments. Yes, I do agree. Oh, so good pass into the good ball into the box there from Blackwood on the head top of Bunny Shaw. High over the crossbar. But good ball. Good ball into the box there from Blackwood. We need a better left back. Blackwood just always look unbalanced, says 876 Jamrock. Well, interesting you said, interesting comment there from yourself, but as I said, that was a good little ball into the box there from Blackwood. You know what it is? Yeah, fullbacks. I do think we need to work on finding fullbacks. I can't help but to just have Siobhan Wilson. Like, I think Busby and Siobhan definitely set the bar when you're talking about fullbacks. And yeah, it's just unfortunate that she's brought an end to her playing career because she's definitely missed, right? Definitely missed. We did come close to breaking the deadlock there. Would have been the captain, the skipper, Bunny Shaw, with a headed goal. Unfortunately, as I said, that one did go high over the crossbar. But who knows, 876 Jamrock, perhaps that's something that Busby will be working on. Another good ball into the box there from Blackwood. She is finding Bunny. She is finding Bunny. Unusual of the captain there not to put that one in the back of the net, but she is putting in some good deliveries so far. He is putting in some good, another headed attempt. Wasted there by the captain. But we're getting closer and closer here, guys. Deadlock again. I think it's going to be broken before the half-an-hour mark. I'm going to say by Jamaica. Not a fan of the back three. I was hoping he would do something different where the defenders are concerned. I'm not going to lie. I might share that with you guys. Oh, good save. Good shot on goal by Bunny Shaw. That was a really good save at the Nicaragua goalkeeper. Yeah, I was hoping that he would do something different with the back line. It's probably the only thing there that caught me off guard. Almost certain I felt like I could predict the back line, but the back line is the one area that I didn't predict. The one area that I felt very confident with. Prediction way off target. How you guys feeling so far? How we feeling so far? Please do tell me that you guys have hit the like button. If you've not hit the like button, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that like button. Almost 20 minutes on the clock. Nicaragua 0, Jamaica 0 so far. What did the commentator just say? Wow. Anyways, we're on the attack again here, guys. Did say we were on the attack, but that one was short-lived. Watching that replay from Bunny's last effort. Ball at her feet. You can almost bank your last penny that she's gonna put that in the back of the net. But the goal's coming soon. Sit tight, people. The goal's coming soon. We need City Bunny, not the country Jamaica Bunny. You gotta warm up, right? You gotta warm up. The goals are coming. Just sit tight. The goals are coming. And I think that's something that they spoke about in the squad announcement, right? Pertaining to getting Bunny more involved in the game. To be fair, as I said, we've seen at least on 2 occasions where Denden's kind of put the ball on a plate for her. I'm tempted to leave my studio at halftime and then come back, guys, to see if it solves my issue. Let me know if anyone in the comment section thinks that's a good idea. Personally, I don't think it is, because I've got a feeling I might not be able to re-enter the studio. But if you guys are okay with the way things is at the moment on the screen, do let me know. If not, I might have to exit my studio briefly. We left our scoring boots or what? Listen, look, it's still early days. It's what, 22 minutes on the clock. We are creating chances. It's not like we're not creating chances. Sometimes it takes a while to get going. And Miss McFadden saying Bunny will get the goal soon. Yeah, she gonna find the back of the net soon. Definitely not worrying about that. Let me check my time. It's just gone past almost 12:30 my end. I think I made a mistake by doing a late stream last night. Well, this morning, early hours of the morning. I think I finished around 5 o'clock. And then I realized, yeah, that was a mistake because you have to do another stream later on, but it is what it is. I had fun. Chantel. Bunny. Den. Oh, people almost spills it. That was a ball right into the box there from the former captain, the former skipper, Plumber, and the keeper almost made a meal of it. Unfortunately, or fortunately for herself, she didn't. Unfortunately for us, she managed to redeem herself. Spencer. Someone is asking where can we watch the game? It all depends on where you're based. I don't really know where you're based. I think you're better off giving us your location and maybe we can point you in the right direction. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us where you're based first. Can't just give you a random suggestion because it might not work. Yeah, go on the attack. Just outside the box. Into the penalty area. Oh my God. They've been awarded a penalty. They've been awarded a penalty. Gonna need the goalkeeper to come up clutch. What happened here? Oh, she hit the hand of Atlanta. Yeah, unfortunately, it is a penalty. I can't deny it is a penalty. Unfortunate. But yeah, it is after all of that, we go and give away a penalty. Completely accidental. Do feel sorry for Atlanta. Nicaragua taking a penalty. We got what 25 minutes on the clock. And I need my goalkeeper to save this one. Annoying. Come on. Save it. Save it. I probably talked too much because I did say what a goal before the half an hour mark. They're broken the deadlock. They broke the deadlock. Broke the deadlock for a penalty here, guys. So the host up and running. Yeah, that was like I said, I feel sorry for Atlanta. If you watch that one back on replay, guys, definitely don't think there is any intention in that. Someone trying to hack my YouTube channel. Hold on here, guys. I'm seeing something on the back end of my channel that I've never seen before. I'm gonna take a screenshot just in case I get hacked. So deadlock's been broken here, guys. I'm not having a good night, am I? Really sure what's going on with my okay, let's go. Something. It's a good thing I checked. Let's do a refresh and see what's going on here. Come on, girls. Give me a quick fire response. Give me a quick fire response. Come on. Oh, Bonnie. So my prediction might be right. 3-1. Someone else in the comment section said 3-1. It might have been Wayne. It might have been Wayne. So the edit boss came over with a little pep in his step. Michael Carrick bounced with a bold 5-0 Reggae Girls victory. Tell you about those Man United fans. When they want to jinx you, they definitely know how to go about it. Definitely know how to go about. So we're 1-0 down at the moment here, guys. Almost 30 minutes on the clock. Nicaragua up and running. Goal scored there from the penalty spot. It's not what I was looking for, although as I said, I did say 30 minutes, a goal to break the deadlock inside 30 minutes. Unfortunately, they've gone ahead and done exactly that. Yeah, judging by her reaction, you can see that she feels bad. I mean, naturally, you're gonna feel bad, isn't it? It would be lovely if she could either score a goal or register an assist. Obviously, I'm referring to Atlanta Primus there. She's definitely going to be feeling hard done by. And I think I'm gonna make excuses, but it doesn't help when you're playing on AstroTurfs. AstroTurfs isn't the reason why we're 1-0 down. Just thinking, obviously, I don't see us losing the match, but if it's getting to that point, I'm just wondering, are we going to be conservative or if we're gonna fully go for it? We got we got a free kick here, guys, but it looks like it's in the center of the pitch. Well, yeah, quite close to the center of the pitch. I think we've got Shania standing over this one. Look like she's gonna go long and place it into the box. Would love if this one finds the back of the nets and level the scoring. She does whip it inside the box. Looks like it's cleared. Blackwood. No. Atlanta, Blackwood. I think she's offside. Yeah, she's way offside. Oh, not having a good night here so far, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a better night than myself. Starting to get annoyed. Sometimes football can be so cruel, can't it? So without sounding biased, I feel like we were ahead of them in terms of knocking on the door. Just see some possession on my screen, 70% possession, Jamaica 30 to the host. But sometimes football can be so cruel and peg you back. See, right now I feel like PTSD is setting in, and Marim at the wheels formation and all. That is from a Jamaica Manchester United fan. All right, United fans, that's not me poking fun at you. Kinda like you guys under the quiet. Not sure I like that club belonging to the landlord. Come on. What's that? We got a corner kick here, guys. Oh, corner kick. Atlanta going over to take the corner kick. Let me go ahead and look at something. I want to bring up something on screen for you guys. One moment. Let me try and bring up something. Let me know what you guys make of the game so far, all right? I'm gonna try and respond to your comments as soon as I can. Jeez, all right, let me look at something. So we got Bailey Privates. Look at this. We got some 12 minutes to go here, guys, until halftime. Still trailing 1 goal to the good. Goal being scored by, I think her name is pronounced Flores. My apologies if I butchered that one. Found the back of the net inside the 27th minute from the penalty spot. All right, let me look at this subs bench. See what we could possibly bring on. Which player catches your eyes here, guys? I'm not trying to lead you guys astray. Who catches your eye from the sub bench? I think Busby likes to make early substitution, unless I'm making that one up. Who do you guys fancy bringing on into the inside the second 45? Bunny needs to change boots at halftime. The one she has is not shooting boots. Listen, sometimes even the best in the world struggles to find the back of the nets, but you know, time is on our side. Not sure why Concacaf is replaying the handball. Guys, not liking this feeling. Not liking this feeling. Marcus, big up yourself, Marcus. Where is my manners? Where is Nanny and the gang? Jamaica got a free kick. It looks like Shania is standing over this one. I think it's Shania and Atlanta. Yeah, so Shania and Atlanta standing over a free kick. Some distance from goal. See if we can find the equalizer. 35 minutes on the clock. Atlanta puts it inside the box. It's a bit scruffy. What the hell's going on? I mean, what's she supposed to do? Put her hand behind her back? So that one was called for handball. The ball hit the hand of Bunny Shaw. I think it was in a natural position. Perhaps I'm being biased. What's she supposed to do? Take off her hand and put it on top of her head? It's annoying. It's just. There we go, guys. Bunny Shaw with the equalizer. Finally. I don't really know what's got into Busby. I need to watch that one on replay. Let's see this one. Tiffany Cameron. That's a lovely ball from Tiffany Cameron. That's a delightful ball. That's a delightful ball from Tiffany Cameron. Floated ball into the box on the head top of Bunny Shaw. She wasn't gonna miss from there. And she draws the equalizer there, guys. So that's an assist from Tiffany Cameron. And a goal from the captain, the skipper, Bunny Shaw. 1-1 here, guys. 37 minutes on the clock. That's more like it. Probably the most animated I've seen Busby. What was that all about? Did someone say something to him? Is he frustrated? Can't tell if he was celebrating the goal, but I saw him do something on the sidelines. Usually seems looking so animated. But anyways, guys, nevertheless, it is 1-1. It is 1-1. Really, that was a delightful assist there from Tiffany Cameron. I'm hoping you guys can catch that one back on replay if you're not able to watch it live. All right, I need to turn my phone off because it's just calling. It's just making random calls. Listen, if I call you guys at a random time, obviously don't pick up. If I'm calling you on video calls, definitely don't pick up. My phone is bugging out, and yeah, I need to get a new phone at some point. So I'm trying to close down. They're trying to close down Bunny, but she always find a way through. It was telling them to. Oh, okay. He's not pleased. Busby not a happy bunny. Almost 40 minutes on the clock here, guys. Closer to half time. Fantastic goal. That is Wendy. Yes, it is a delightful goal there from the captain. Lovely header from the captain. One of those ones. Would you like more the goal or the assist? Marcus, big ups to you, Marcus. One of my favorites. Got a couple favorites on YouTube, and you're definitely one of them. Most certainly one of them. Oh, guys, I think Flores. I think she's their captain. I believe she's the skipper. So it looks like both skippers scored the 2 goals so far. I think Flores is their captain here, guys. I do need to watch that one back on replay, but I'm almost certain I saw her wearing the captain's armband. Do fact check that one there for me. We need to focus now and get the job done, says Panda Farm and more. Yeah, we do. We do. We definitely do. Hold on here, guys. One moment. So Keisha is saying it looks like Primus is tired. Yeah, just bring on Izzy. Just bring on Izzy. Izzy. She can occupy that 6 and that 8. So bring her on. Can't tell the coach what to do, but yeah, bring her on. This marker is trash. This is my first time using it. As I said, I bought this board here for you guys, and well, for myself to share with you guys at Christmas, and I've not used it not once, and the marker is finished. I'm the type of customer that will complain. That's the thing that they don't know about me. That's rubbish. Need to try and find another marker here, guys. I say we need to make tweaking in midfield. What do you guys have to say about that? Think we need to make tweaking midfield? I need a marker. I really need a marker. This marker has failed me. I need my Sharpie. That's pissed me off. I was so excited to use this board tonight as well, and first time using it and it's let me down. I need a marker, guys. Just not going well for me tonight, is it? Just not going well. Oh, man. I got about 2 minutes of the normal time for the first 45, possibly maybe 2 minutes of added time. Head injury, and also I think we had maybe 1 or 2 other halt in play. Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. I'm not having a good night. I'm gonna rub that out. So I decided to switch to my permanent marker, but that's not a good idea because permanent obviously means permanent. Still work with the Sharpie. Mr. Webster, you are in my prayers, my friend. So good ball from, I think, who was that? Cameron again. That's a good find. Really good find from her. Mr. Webster, you've been in my prayers recently. I'm gonna make you a one-time offer. You know, you can come and join the red half of North London. We all know what's going to happen this season, don't we? I'm not giving no other Tottenham fan that offer, but just for you, because I like you. Just for you, you can come over to the red and white half of North London, or as I like to call it, the better half of North London. All right? Yeah, you can come over to the winners club. Cameron on the ball. Oh, is that not a foul? So bang on the money here, guys. 2 minutes of additional time. So foul and Tiffany Cameron. I think that was just outside the box. Would be lovely if we could sneak a little cheeky lead. It's good effort there from Tiffany Cameron. So who's standing over this? It looks like Atlanta might be on free kick duties here, guys. I think Atlanta and Shania. So those are our free kick takers. The only ones I've seen stand over the free kicks so far. So they've clearly been instructed by the coach to do so. Can't really tell which one of them found the sweet spot. See who's gonna take this? Shania steps over it, runs over it. It's wasted. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Watching that replay there for Bunny Shaw's goal, delightful ball into the box there from Tiffany Cameron. Was hoping that we would take the lead. It was just a wasted effort. Halftime substitutions there, guys. So we're going with halftime substitutions. What's happening in London this season? I can't tell if you're asking a serious question because there's probably a lot happening in London in terms of the society. I can't tell if you're asking me a wider question or if you're asking me a football related question. So that's the end of the first 45. It is 1-1 apiece. So it is captain for captain. So they're going gunshot for gunshot so far there, guys. So their captain Flores, hope I didn't butcher her name. She opened the scoring inside. I believe it was the 27th minute from the penalty spot. Unfortunately, penalty awarded to Nicaragua. The ball did unfortunately touch the hand of Atlanta. Definitely not intentional though. And Flores, the captain for Nicaragua, tucked that one away beautifully, unfortunately. And it is a link-up play there between Tiffany Cameron and Bunny Shaw to draw us a level 1-1. All right, so that's how we're looking going into the end of the first 45. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. I'm gonna have to go and buy some more markers maybe tomorrow. That's pissed me off. Let's go ahead and see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Hold on. So this is telling me that is it going to work for me now? Is it going to work or is it's not going to work, is it? See what you guys are saying. So Thunder Farmer Moore says it's disappointing first half. Yes, Thomas need to move faster, says Keisha. He's going to make some changes after. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't itch to make changes. Pretty sure I'm not making that one up based on the last couple of games I've seen from the gaffer, the head coach, Hubert Busby. So I'm going through a couple more of your comments, see what you guys are saying in the comment section. Are you sure about that? So Alka, I mean, I'm not pushing back on your assessment of the game, but to be fair to her, she did get the assist for Bunny Shaw's header. She also drew a foul towards the ending of the first 45. Which if we had a better application, it should have been 2-1 up. So I'm not sure if I agree with you on that there. I think you're talking about Tiffany Cameron, but can't say I agree with you. Again, I'm not pushing back, to each their own. Football is a game of opinions. If that's what you think, then I'm not going to push back on you, my friend. Thank you for your comments. Blair Video says, any changes? I think that's a question. No, just closed off on the ending of the first 45. David Walker is saying, hey, Talawa, the girls are not horrible at all. It's just they don't seem so confident up top, and we're a bit slow to do what it seems they were instructed to do. I think that's what you're saying. I didn't quite catch on to that properly, so I do apologize. I heard your recruiting pitch earlier, says Jamaica Red Devil. Maybe we're underestimating them. Underestimating Nicaragua. I think that's natural when we don't watch a team play, isn't it? Always going to underestimate them. But football, as we said, several months back, particularly throughout different periods of last year, Concacaf teams have gotten much stronger. The competition is much fiercer than what it once was. Blair Video saying we need Drew Spence. Drew Spence isn't available for tonight's game, unfortunately. She's unavailable. And I am so shocked to see this comment. I really want to leave my studio and come back in, guys. Because I want to be able to bring up you guys' comment on my screen, but I'm scared. I'm scared to leave because I don't think I'm going to be able to come back in. But one of Busby's biggest fans is in the comment section, and he's saying, Crystal, what's up? What's up to you? I hope you're well. I think work's got you in a headlock. Good to see you in the comment section. Now he's saying the team's not playing so good. Keisha says Drew is injured. I think he's going to put on. Let's see. Cameron and Hales are not clicking, says Warrior. David Walford. Tiffany Cameron was a bit off in the first half. On the first half, I think the number 10 was quite confident in what she was doing. I think donning the number 10 is not Shania, Natasha. I saw 3 or 4 amazing passes from Tiffany to her. Well, at least Jamaica has the possession like land Like landowners, I love it. Just need 3 more unanswered goals now. I ain't worried I will see the second half, says Keisha. I'm expecting far better second half goals, including Bunny Shaw's hat-trick, says Panda Farmer and more. And Keisha says, I missed that comment. So thank you there, guys, for you guys there in the comment section. I want to leave the studio so bad. I want to leave my studio so bad. I can't see half of what you guys are saying unless I look at my phone. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure how to fix it. I'm not sure how to fix it. Wendy, big ups to you. Thank you for your super chat. Definitely appreciate your generosity. And big ups to you guys for tuning into my live stream. I hope you like what you've heard so far. So Cardoza is a better right back option for Cameron. And Carter is a better attacking midfielder for Atlanta, and Kiki should be starting on right wing. And that is one of Busby's Busby's biggest fan. I'm not sure if he's still Busby's biggest fan. Marcus says one good thing is they didn't score from open play. I guess there's some positives in that. Listen, Crystal, they need to leave the ladies alone. I need you to elaborate on that there for me, Keisha. Crystal, how I see the coach all call up Soleil Washington and I don't see her in it. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm trying to look well. So it's eluding me. Let's just bring it up because I can't even think. So on the subs bench, apparently Bailey Gale, I'm assuming it's Paige Bailey Gale because I still can't see Washington. So I am assuming, I can only assume that Washington, I'm not sure if she picked up a niggle in injury and she went home and then Paige Bailey Gale came into camp. I haven't seen the bench, so I don't know who's on the bench, but that's kind of how we're fed information when it comes to the reggae girls, isn't it? We kind of have to guess and wonder what's going on. I don't know, maybe they put something out on social media and I just haven't picked up on it just yet. But that's kind of how things usually gets done where women's football is concerned. So I can only guess. Glad to know that I'm not the only one that's guessing, right? Definitely glad to know I'm not the only one that's guessing. But again, let me know what you guys like better, the assist from Tiffany Cameron or the goal from the captain, the skipper, Bunny Shaw. Two delightful options there, I must say. Jim otherwise, big up yourself. This thing is really grinding. I bet I'm doing something wrong as well. It's probably me that's just being very dense. All right, guys, let me play around with my desktop without having to leave the studio. Let's see if I can play around with my desktop quickly. I reckon I'm probably doing something really silly. And I'm probably doing something very silly. All right, let me take a focus on what you guys are saying in the comment. Nah, Jade Bailey's she's on the pitch. I'm pretty sure Jade Bailey's on the pitch. Have I just made that up? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Jade Bailey starts. So Jim is saying not Paige Bailey, it's Jade Bailey. No, what I'm saying, you probably missed what I said. So one of the guys, Mr. Scott in the comment section is asking about Washington. So he's asking about Soleil Washington not being in the team. And I'm saying I am assuming that Washington was replaced by Bailey Gale, meaning Paige Bailey Gale, because the other Bailey is in the starting 11, be it Jade Bailey. So Mr. Scott is saying she wasn't in the team. The coach called her up and I don't see her. Remember, Crystal, years now. I don't know. I don't I don't know what to tell you there, my friend. I don't know what to tell you, but Washington was definitely called. Washington was on the roster, so she was part of the players called for the Nicaragua camp. So that's what I'm saying. she was definitely called. So I don't know. Paige wasn't called initially because he even touched on the fact that Paige is playing well despite not being called. He touched on that in the press conference for the squad announcement. Unless my mind is fooling me, unless I'm bugging out, which I don't think I am. But yeah, let me go ahead and try and see if I can fix what needs to be fixed, because it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. Yeah, Jim otherwise, I don't know, maybe you tuned in a little bit later, so I had to kind of explain that one to you, because definitely Washington was called. Like, Soleil Washington was 100% called. She's part of the roster. So I don't know what happened. Sorry that I can't point you guys in the right direction, but I don't have a bloody clue what happened. So what can I do aside from just let that one go? So they don't show up and give Mr. Scott, I don't know, my friend. I want to put your mind at ease though, right? So let me see if I can just put your mind at ease. So you can go ahead and look at so there is Soleil Washington. You can see her name there in the forward selection. And this is obviously World Cup qualifiers for Nicaragua. So I'll leave that on the screen there for yourself, because I know you probably want some verification. I know I wasn't bugging out. You can see Washington's name there in the forward selection. I am not saying they didn't give us an update. I am going to say I haven't seen an update. Now, just because I haven't seen an update doesn't mean that no update was provided. All right. So they probably did give an update, but I've just not seen the update. I don't know why that is, but I've not seen an update from the Jamaica Football Federation. Maybe they said something and we all just missed it. Or maybe just people just can't be asked. That when it comes to women's football, people just can't be asked, innit? They just can't be asked. They say it's just women's football, apparently, so no one cares. Obviously, we're a bunch of nobodies, because we seem to be the only one that cares. So yeah, that one kind of answers itself. I don't know what else to tell you guys. So Mr. Scott is saying, yes, I know, that's why I asked them. Trudy, McKenna, maybe Simmons, that is Cameron Simmons, but we need someone with speed, but 7 and 10 need to be substituted. So you're saying you want to substitute Hales and Thomas, says Jamaica Red Devil. It's really going to grind my gears if I close off on this stream and what I was searching for was right in front of me. Second half is almost on the way. The team is back out. We'll be getting I want to check to see if there's any halftime substitution. Do let me know if you can spot any halftime substitutions. I think we're coming out with the same starting 11 here, guys. It doesn't look like we made any halftime subs. So yeah, Flores, she is the captain. She is the skipper. She's the one that scored from the penalty spot. Not sure what the delay is about, but it looks like it's the same team that's come back out here, guys. Has there been any substitutions? I can't see the entire squad just yet. All right, let me take my mind off something quickly. So David Walker, Mr. Walker, big ups to you. David Walker is saying that we have Simmons on. So who's she on for? Who is Simmons on for? So David is saying Simmons is on and Thomas is off. God bless you. Thank you so much, because I still can't see my entire team. Now I can. Now we've got a wide shot. Not sure why there's a little bit of a delay. Referee hasn't blown a whistle yet. It will be Nicaragua that gets us underway in the second half. What's with the dramatic wait? Thank God we're off here, guys. We're finally off. It seems Thomas is off. Never mind. Never mind. It's the same. So David Walker, you're behaving like Mr. Jackson there. moving like a suspect there, David Walker. So my apologies. David Walker is probably seeing things. He said no substitution, still the same starting 11, says David Walker. Fine, we all make mistakes. The coach should put on Kiki Van Zanten up top, right wing, and Trudy Carter attacking midfield, and Naya Cardoza as right back. I knew you was gonna try and squeeze Trudy in there somewhere, because I know your Trudy's. I don't think there's a bigger Trudy Carter fan than yourself. So I know you, any excuse, any opportunity to squeeze her in, I know you're going to do it. So you're bang on the money. No, Thomas, and the number 10 is still on. Yes. I gathered. Thank you though for the clarity. Thank you for tidying that one up. So you're saying Tiffany Cameron is. Listen, let me just focus on this because you guys are confusing me. I still can't see if any substitutions were made. Do let me know if substitutions were made. Marcus is saying that there was a substitution that was made. I still can't see it though. So are you saying that Tiffany Cameron came off and Cameron Simmons is on? Is that what you're saying? I can't see Cameron Simmons. Can't see Tiffany Cameron. I can see Denden going over to take a corner kick. So how many changes were made, guys? Was it just one change? Did he just make one change? Simmons is on for Tiffany. Busby's being admirable. Love it. Ooh! That was so good idea there from Hales, but it went wide. So, why they sub off Cameron? You have to ask Busby that one. You have to ask Busby that one. I don't know why he subbed her off. I was just saying they're complaining in the chat. Oh, they're okay. All right, guys, stop complaining, okay? Try to be fair and balanced as much as you can, all right? Please just try to be fair and balanced as much as you can. I understand that football is a game of opinions, but please try to be fair and balanced as much as you can, all right? Not telling you to sound like me, not telling you to be excessively objective, but just try to be fair. So yeah, substitution just popped up on my screen. Cameron Simmons off for Tiffany Cameron. So that's just one change. If Trudy Carter not play, I wouldn't want to see her in the team. She is that good. I mean, I know you and Trudy Carter. I'm not pushing back against Trudy Carter. Definitely know how you feel about Trudy Carter. I'm gonna go on to Google and ask them how I can fix this issue that I am currently experiencing. Been experiencing this for what, over 1 hour? If you haven't hit the like button, do go ahead and hit the like button. Put on the wrong players in that position. So Mr. Scott is saying that Busby is making the right. He's saying he's making the right decision, but put on the wrong player in that position. Can confirm that is Simmons is subbed. So it's just one substitution so far here, guys. All right, just one substitution. I'm trying to multitask, and it's really I'm struggling right now. Let's just see. Let's just see. Just where the commentator mentioned Sade's name. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if she's just talking about Sade in some sort of reference or if Sade's getting ready to come on. I just heard her mention Sade Adams. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Why is this? Why is this beating me so bad? feels like I need to go into. So it says here that I need to go into YouTube. Hold on, when the hell did Sade come on? So who's she on for? Is it Jade Bailey? Is Sade on, guys? Listen, Concacaf do some weird stuff. Am I bugging out or did I? Maybe it was half time. When did Sade come on? And who is she on for? Is she on for Jade? I can't see. So Sade is on. Sade is on here, guys. I'm not sure who she's on for. The Cameron was one of the better players. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you know, she did give us the that assist, delightful assist to draw the equalizer. I'm not sure why he took her off. Probably that's some I don't know. Don't want to think worst case scenario. I don't know if it's precautionary. Got one of the Nicaragua players down on the deck with an injury, but hopefully it's probably just his game plan and nothing more. Hopefully the player is all right. Hopefully the player is okay. All right, so this is saying that I should go over to my channel. Click settings. Yeah, my YouTube, half of what I'm looking for isn't available. I'm assuming that is the reason why I can't access comment section properly. I have to drop them an email in the morning. You know what? Let me just parallel and I can't be bothered. The game's been halted at the moment here, guys. Dealing with an injury situation for Nicaragua. 52 minutes on the clock. Nicaragua 1, Jamaica 1. She's back up on her feet. She seems like she's okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix this tonight. Don't think I can fix this tonight. In the meantime, though, this Sade on for Jade Bailey at the half. Thank you very much. So Keisha is saying McKenna is too slow for a forward. I think she looked good as a number 10, Keisha. I don't know what you make of that, but I think McKenna looked good as a number 10. I can't remember the game. Busby played her in a match a while back. And I liked how she looked in the number 10. I think it's natural. You're probably going to have to expect a few of these older players to change position, nothing too dramatic, but just because the competition is fierce and you've got fresher and younger legs, talented players in the talent pool, which we're very fortunate to have. So yeah, I think maybe McKenna, she's on the bench, unless she came on and I didn't see her, but she started off the match on the bench. Perhaps maybe we're not going to see her as a forward in the future, but maybe slotted in the number 10 role. So Keisha said, no, she was too slow for me. Oh, okay, I think it's maybe saying in general you find her to be too slow. Okay, well, to each their own. Again, football is a game of opinions, so you're entitled to your opinion. Simmons is in for Cameron. Thank you, Miss McFadden. Think I know what happened. I had a little blunder. I think I know what happened, and it's definitely I think that was actually my fault. I think I'm actually probably at fault from my own technical difficulty here, guys. Think I know what happened. Think we can expect at least an additional change here, guys. So how many changes is that? 2 changes? Is it 2 changes in total? Cameron Simmons and Sade coming in. I think I know what happened. I think it might have been my fault. I'm just gonna have to write this one out. I think that was my fault. But nevertheless, I'm gonna drop an email tomorrow to make sure that I didn't do anything wrong. But I think that might have been my fault. Yeah. Yes, 2 changes, says Denise McFadden. So right now we need finishers. McKenna is that, if we're being honest. Sade for Jade. Mr. Groves, thank you, Mr. Groves. It's almost 60 minutes on the clock here, guys. So all the changes came at halftime. Trusted source. Mr. Groves says all the changes came at halftime. I was thinking, what is going on here? I'm thinking, don't tell me it's just my stream that's not showing the changes. So Concacaf, I do apologize. See that Nicaragua making a change of their own. I made a blunder and it really messed up my stream. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, let me just make a note. I need to drop an email. Literally. I mean, these teams tend to do that, don't they? It's to be expected. The coach don't want to win. You never hear what? The coach, when someone asks me if you keep the best players. Well, there we go. Bonnie with a double, Bonnie with a brace. It's 2-1 Jamaica, guys. Set piece. That one came from a set piece. And there she goes. She redeemed herself. Ball into the box there from Atlanta Primus. Lovely little tapping from Bonnie Shaw. So yeah, I'm happy for Atlanta after unfortunately conceding the penalty. Good to see that she's redeemed herself, and I'm pretty sure it's a sigh of relief. What they doing? What are they doing? My heart dropped for a second. My heart sunk. I thought they were trying to rule off the goal, but no, the goal stands. The goal stands. Jamaica in the attack. My heart kind of sunk there for a second there, guys. I thought they were trying to rule off the goal, but we're out in front. 2-1 Jamaica. I predicted 3-1. Good ball there from Denden. Back out to Denden. Hales back to Denden. She's gonna put this. Oh. She's trying to put that one into the box, but it was blocked. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the comment sections. Crazy played that a while ago. And we're spoiling it for. Yeah, I think you guys are slightly ahead of me, but hey, don't worry about me. If your stream is ahead of mine, knock yourself out. 60 minutes on the clock. We're leading 3-1 thanks to a brace there from Bunny Shaw. Did anyone when Atlanta put that ball into the box, aside from Bunny, did any other player touch it? Is that an Atlanta assist? Did you guys see another player touch it? I think there was an attempt, but I'm not sure if one of our players latched onto it. Nevertheless, Bunny Shaw slotted that one into the back of the net. So yeah, guys, let me know if who that assist belongs to. Whopping 21 shots from Jamaica in comparison to Nicaragua's 1. So far, 21 shots. Nicaragua has 1. Can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Yes, the loss. No one got the assist. Is that what you're saying? It's the D's McFadden is saying Denden needs to play cool for a second, and Keisha is in agreement. Atlanta picked up a yellow card. Last thing we want right now is to go a player down, so we might have to. Busby might have to make a substitution there in midfield. Really don't want to fancy going a player down. For the time being, though, we have a quick corner kick to deal with. Move it that one fast. Just outside. Woo! Good idea. Yes, so Atlanta is on a yellow card, so it's just over 1 hour gone. Definitely has to tread carefully. Mr. Scott is saying, puts Trudy Carter on now. Is your favorite coach? Give him a bell. Give him a bell and tell him to put Trudy on. I can't believe I did that. I'm so annoyed with myself. I am so annoyed. Cardoza and Van Zanten needs to get subbed on, says Jermaine. So you want some right back coverage. Who you taking off for Van Zanten? Let me know who you want to take off for Van Zanten. And big ups to over 100 if you have hit the like button. I don't think I've had to ask you guys to hit it heavily on tonight's live stream. Usually I ask in the lead up to kickoff and also before the full 90. The aim is to get 100 likes. So big up to you guys there for hitting the like button without me having to press you on it. God bless you all. I think the coach is trying to save the players for the next game, not saying it's right, says Miss McFadden. This is why I don't bet. Yeah, didn't one of you guys bet that we would win 9-0? Am I bugging? Didn't someone bet 9-0? Pretty sure someone bet 9-0, right, in the comment section. I don't know. You're better than myself. I went for 3-1. I went for 3-1, but pretty sure I saw maybe a few 9-0s in the comment section. Definitely saw a few 9-0s in the comment section for certain. So, guys, let me just give you a reminder, right? So, Miss McFadden, you kind of reminded me. I don't think he's doing that, but let's just go ahead and bring up something there on the screen for you guys with regards to how we're looking. So reminder of the schedule for the 2026 calendar. So we're in March. So we just got the Nicaragua match there to focus on. And next we turn our attention to see if this is going to result into a goal. Sade just outside the box. Is it to Konya, back to Sade? It's a good ball. It's a good ball from Sade back to Plummer. Blackwood. Sade. It's a good ball from Sade. Come on, Bunny, finish it. It's a good ball from Sade. Okay, yes, so this is how we're looking for this month. All right. After this Reggae Girls match comes to an end, next attention turns to the men's team. Says here between the 4th of March, the 8th of March, Reggae Boys will be in training camp. And then we have the Reggae Boys friendly on the horizon towards the latter stages of the month from March 20, let's say March 21st to the 1st of April, training camp for the Reggae Boys, and then from March 26th to March 31st, FIFA Intercontinental Playoff. First up, New Caledonia. Then hopefully we'll make our move to DR Congo. Need to do something here, guys. Let's see. Plumber also needs to be careful. Is she on the card? 3-1. So there goes my score prediction. I wouldn't mind if they prove me wrong there and add more goals to the tally. Bunny Shaw, looks like that assist is gonna go to Bunny Shaw there, guys. From inside the box, little turn there from Bunny. I think it was Thomas that went for the initial attempt there from the play from Bunny, but then eventually fell to Shania. And as soon as she found the back of the net, she substituted. So last kick of the ball there for Shania Hills, and she found the back of the net. Jamaica 3-1 up, and here comes Van Zanten. So Van Zanten on for Shania Hills. Jamaica leading by 2 goals. Nicaragua, just to remind you guys, did break the deadlock with their captain from the penalty spots. Kiki's on, just a reminder there for Shania Hills. I need to do something my end here, guys. Let me keep an eye on the comment section. You guys are saying goal. Share my stuff. I need to leave the room quickly, guys, but please do not go nowhere. Let me see if I can keep something on the screen there for you guys. What should I bring up? What's going to keep you entertained? I don't really have much to keep you entertained. Obviously, I don't want to get myself into no copyright violation. Guess I could bring this up on screen. All right, let me go ahead and do something very quickly. I think I should take my headphones out. Should I take my headphones out so you guys can still hear me? I thought it was gonna be goal number 4. All right, let me Hills off after her goal scored. 10 minus 1 equals 9 long. All right, guys. I'm just gonna pop into the room next door quickly. I need to do something very quickly, and then I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. Still gonna be around. Let me just take myself off screen quickly. Let's see. I'll be back. All right. Let's see, get this done. All right, guys, I'm back in the room, but let me just do something very quickly before I bring myself back on screen. Oh. Ini kaya ba may ano na change of their own here, guys? It's like the 70th minute. School as well. Get settled. Guys, give me about 2 more minutes before I can. You apologize for the wait. Let's get rid of it. Come on, let's go. Okay. That's good. All right. I'm back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. You guys still here? Well, most of you are still here, so thank you. Thank you for not leaving. It's still 3-1. What time is it? It's 1:31. And I think you guys should be able to tune into Ball Pre TV. He's gonna be going live in about 30 minutes. So in about 30 minutes time, you could make your way over to Ball Pre TV because he does have you covered for the rest of your evening, your early mornings. Guys, don't look like we're gonna be seeing Izzy. Doesn't look like we're gonna be seeing Izzy. See what you guys are saying in the comment section. So Miss McFadden is saying Kiki almost scored. Yeah, I actually caught that. Managed to make my way back into the room in time, and I definitely saw her attempt at goal. Question: is there a time where you should just say to yourself, "This is my cutoff period, and I will not eat until tomorrow"? I think if you watch my live stream, you know where I'm going with this one. So let me know, is there a cutoff point? And I hope the landlord isn't listening, because he's probably not going to be a happy bunny. He's going to tell me drink some water and go to my bed. Some nonsense like that. But anyways, back over to the game. 74 minutes on the clock. Daddy. Comfortable save by the goalkeeper. Been keeping my eyes on USA, guys. Was supposed to talk to you guys about USA at the start of the live stream, but obviously, with that little technical difficulty, kind of skipped my mind. We can still score 4 more goals. I think that might be a typo. Are you saying we can still score 4 more? do you mean goal number 4, or do you actually mean like 4 more goals between now and full time? Clarify that one for me. Yes, Crystal, you are getting hungry again. I'm not sure I like that again. I'm not sure I like that again, but yes, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I am getting hungry. I mean, do live streams, it does build up an appetite. 75 minutes on the clock, but Nicaragua were throwing off their own. Yes, I am getting hungry again. Yes, we can score 4 more. Okay, you guys are saying 4 more for the reggae girls. All right, let's see. I hope you're right. 76 minutes on the clock. Hope you're right. Not fighting against it. Blackwood is fouling a bit too often now. Says DC. Under Farmer and Morris saying we have time to score 4 more. What's the score? Says Andrew Campbell. At the moment, we're leading 3-1. Race from Bunny Shaw, and a goal from Shania. Shania was basically the last kick of the game for herself. Shortly after that, she was substituted for Kiki. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Sade. Bunny on the run. Finish it. Finish it. Oh, good save. Oh my God, a double save. Wow. Wow. Really liking Sade's involvement with the game so far here, guys. It's been a positive introduction. She's just rolling on the carpet. She's just rolling it on the carpet. So got a corner here being taken very quickly there by Van Zanten. What we're saying about Sade, guys, I kind of feel like she's one of those players there. Obviously, she's not a regular in the starting 11, but I feel like she's one of those players there that's largely, in my opinion, underappreciated. That's just the way that I feel. If you guys feel differently, then let me know. But what you guys make of Sade? Definitely feel like she don't get the love that she deserves. But do let me know. So I did ask you guys a question earlier in regards to me stuffing my face at the end of my live stream. And if the landlord's listening, then I'm not trying to go to the Olympics. There's no need for me to starve myself. Blackwood. Good move there from Blackwood. Bunny, finish it. Don't Bunny want a hat trick? She could have been on at least 5 goals today alone. Don't know. She don't. Maybe she don't fancy the hat trick, which is obviously a joke because she's the captain and the forward. So I'm pretty sure she does. Finish it now. Oh, goalkeeper comes in and then clears it. You see what you guys are saying there. Corner, she's a good player, says Mr. Scott. So Keisha saying eat something light. Okay. Better than some of the rest I see the coach fall upon. So Mr. Scott is saying Sade is better than some of the players that Busby is called upon. This is looking a bit like this is so DC says this is looking a bit wild at the moment. Let me go back and see what you guys are saying. Coach took off the number 10. Thomas Bunny injured, protect her, and put on McKenna and Allison, says Jamaican Red Devil. Jim Otherwise says number 10 said I think number 10 is Natasha. So I think Natasha is wearing the number 10. Jim is saying Natasha needs to be subbed out. So 10 minutes of normal time, excluding any additional time. Is that maybe a minute of additional time, guys? Oh, the substitution. So maybe another 2 minutes of additional time. So Bunny's limping, so Man City not going to be pleased about that, are they? Remind ourselves that she is also playing on AstroTurf, so she's probably going to be coming off in a minute now. Coach is probably going to be subbing her. Doc is not a happy bunny. Doc is not a happy bunny. Big up yourself, Doc. I hope you and the family are in great health. Jesus Christ, them score. Why, guys, them score? Flipping hell. Flipping hell. Whoa. Flipping hell. Scored from a corner kick. Wow. Whip that one into the box. Wow. So like the one looked like a downward header there. Wow. It's a good header, to be honest. Scored by their number 9. I hate the fact that players don't have the names on the back of their jerseys, but I think her name pronounced Marquez, Marquez. So Noria Marquez. She's the goal scorer there for Nicaragua. It's 3-2. Is this what we call squeaky bum time? I reckon it's squeaky bum time there. We're probably gonna be hopefully we're not kicking ourselves come the ending of the full time. We squandered abundance of chances there, guys. Not to draw out anyone in particular, but we definitely squander more than a handful of chances. Having a quick little water break here in Nicaragua. Reggae Girls having a water break of their own. You can see the Reggae Boys legend, Dion, giving out some instructions. Well, I wasn't expecting a 3-2 scoreline at this point of the game. Then bust net again, guys. I was not expecting that. Stretcher coming out, one of the Nicaragua players. All I can say is one of the Nicaragua players because I can't see no names on the back. Hopefully she's okay though, and I think they're going to be forced into a substitution. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully it's precautionary. Nothing long term. I told you it was looking wild out there, says DC. First responder, big ups to you. He's saying football. Jamaica football is stress, Chrissy. No matter where they come from, we play the same. Yeah, look, I don't like the way, God bless her. She's on the stretcher. Speedy recovery to her. I don't like the way Jamaica plays. I can't lie. Really don't like the way, just in general, I just don't like, I'm not a fan of how we play. Not to be a negative Nancy or anything. Jamaica Red Devil says Allison and McKenna in, and Marin, I mean Busby out. and Marin Busby. Marcus Garvey says, what does she have on her head? I don't know who you referring to. So it's so crazy because Mr. Scott is Busby's biggest fan, and I'm not even trying to be funny. He's literally one of Busby's biggest fan, in my opinion. Even he's saying the coach is the problem. So I think that kind of tells you everything you need to know, because he will tell you he's quite honest with his assessments, and he is a fan of Busby. There's no secret about that. He's definitely a fan of Busby, but he's saying Busby out. Runner says Busby is at his antics again. I don't know why I'm seeing him start some of the worst players. Listen, I said in my review of the squad announcement that it's one of the most balanced squad announcement we've had within the context of meritocracy and context in terms of fairness, leeway, and so on. And I was hoping that he would match that fairness with giving us the best starting 11. But Busby just depends some friendship thing. I don't know why. Just depends some friendship thing. And again, the football, the quality of the football doesn't align with our talent, which is a slap in the face because I think the backroom staff, they've done a tremendous job at recruiting players, but the football is woeful. Football terrible, man. Football's terrible. 86 minutes on the clock. Nicaragua with another corner kick of their own. Thank God that didn't go on target. The football I don't care what no one says, the football don't align with our talent. If people want to say I'm negative, call me negative Nancy if it helps you to sleep well at night, but the football don't align with the talent at our disposal. And I'm not saying we're guaranteed to go out there and beat up our opponents, but good God, man. Good God. What happened to my baller, Jody Brown? Jody's injured. Coach says Jody's injured in his press conference. I will forever be questioning Busby's contract extension, says DC. What's the score now, says Mr. Webster. It's 3-2. It's squeaky bum time. Football's terrible. The football is terrible, guys. Football is terrible. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna drop a link in the comment section, right? And you guys can go and watch the Ball Pre TV he has a show coming up on the Reggae Boys. So I'm gonna drop that in the comment section so you guys could segue when we finish on this. Go like up his live stream. He's a brother of mine. If you can show my channel love, you can show his channel love as well. All right. So like up his live stream. Tune into him later on. He's going live soon. Okay. So Alison Swaby coming on. 2 minutes of normal time to go. Natasha off. Listen, if this is the type of football that they're happy with, then fair play to them, but kind of feel like we're not going to, for who? 3-2 to Jamaica. Mr. Scott says Blackwood's improved her game. Wasn't expecting a narrow scoreline here, guys, but hopefully we would have done enough to secure the 3 points. Just realized fans have actually filtered into the stadium. Fair play. So looks like they've got their captain Flores standing over the free kick here, guys. Puts it into the box. No. Ball still in possession for Nicaragua. She kicks it onto, I think she kicked it onto Blackwood. So that is a corner for Nicaragua. We're going into Fergie time. 90 minutes on the clock, 5 additional minutes. Flores standing over a corner kick for Nicaragua. Puts it into the box. cleared. It's like they got another corner kick here, guys. Corner kick again. Sit into the box, headed away. Not completely out of danger. Nicaragua passes it back to their keeper. Thank God that one's gone out for a throw into Jamaica. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling so uncomfortable right now. Mr. Scott says, why we put ourselves under pressure? Mr. Walker said, because of bad team management. I am so nervous. Looks like she's playing quite deep. She lost the ball there. Plummer. No, offside. Oh, good. So crosser, good. Got 3 more minutes to go here. They're on the attack here, Nicaragua. Atlanta came out and blocked that one. That one resulted in another corner kick here for Nicaragua. This one into the box. No, no, clear it. Oh, Jesus. Hmm. Ugly win is better than a pretty loss, says Warren Webster. Miss McFadden says stop giving away corners. This was a tough match in the end. It's a real tough match in the end. Just get the time wasting out of the game. Just want this match to come to an end. I just want the match to come to an end. I just want the 3 points. Just bring the match to an end. Just 1 minute to go, guys. 1 more minute remaining. Fairfield is still leading. We're on the attack, the opposite end. Bunny Shaw. Simmons, Shaw. Over the bar. Well, for Manchester City, at least Bunny Shaw is okay. I think we should be hearing the final whistle any second now, guys. Yeah, thank God. Well, listen, a win's a win. That's what they're gonna tell you. A win's a win, but my God. Goal scorers on tonight's occasion. Bonnie Shaw with a brace, Shania Hales with the third goal. That was uncomfortable towards the end, wasn't it? That was really uncomfortable. Might stick around to see if I can hear some post-match reaction, hopefully from the team. Sometimes they kind of do like some interviews for Concacaf, so let's just see. Konya's looking pissed. I kind of think, looking at her face, she's looking quite pissed. So that kind of tells the story. I think they know within themselves that they've managed that game much, much better. See what you guys are saying there in the comment section. That wasn't pretty, but at least we got the points, says DC. Tasha says, what's the score? The score is 3-2 to Jamaica. So Jamaica won 3-2. Busby is causing this scare, says Runners. Marcus says the first poor performance from the team with Bunny there. Great observation. Very great observation. Warrior says coach doesn't know the team. I don't understand how Busby can't know this team, because in terms of the core players, he should know them like the back of his hand. So I don't really know how. And also, I think he's been quite instrumental in player recruitment. So surely if you're recruiting players, you have an idea of how you want to play them according to your style of play, according to your philosophy and system. So I'm not really sure how we don't know the team. He's been around the team long enough. DC says they just extended Busby's contract, which I am not pleased about. Win is a win, but against who? Bring back Donaldson, aka Carrick, says Jamaica Red Devil. So you guys are still calling for the return of the Don. I don't think Lon's coming back, to be honest with you. And also, as I said, I'm a firm believer in going where you're wanted, not where you're tolerated. If he's going to come back and he's going to be in a position where he isn't respected, I don't want to see him in that position, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, football still isn't. I'm not really sure. I'm just not convinced that he's gonna give us the football that our heart desires. I'm really not convinced that Busby's gonna give us the football that we all crave. I think I've seen it long enough now, dating back to last year, seeing how many games he's been on the sidelines. Whether you want to talk about South Africa, whether you want to talk about the likes of Mexico, all of those performances there that came under his guidance, his belt. I'm not seeing an identity. I'm not seeing what we're supposed to be about. So that's very frustrating. But I don't know, maybe they don't mind. Maybe they're comfortable with just qualifying for the World Cup. I say just, but obviously there's no such thing as just qualifying. I'm not downplaying qualifying for the World Cup. I know that's a monumental achievement, but maybe the style of play don't matter to some, whoever is in charge again of when you talk about some contract extension and demanding more. I don't know if there's any demands there. Right? Maybe it's just a case of saying, yes, let's qualify for the World Cup. And that's that. So I don't know. I don't know. Jamaica Red Devil, I think I've read out your comments already. I'm gonna sit tight for a couple more minutes just because I want to see if we can hear from, say, if Concacaf's going to do any on-field interviews. Sometimes they do. So I'm going to stick around to see if that's the case. Players are looking pissed. Sydney Schneider, she's not looking happy neither. Same goes for Konya Plummer, as I already touched on. So 31 shots for Jamaica, 9 for Nicaragua. 11 shots for Jamaica, 2 for Nicaragua. 17 fouls for Jamaica, 6 for Nicaragua, 4 offside for Jamaica, 1 offside for Nicaragua. 6 corners to Jamaica, 6 corners apiece. Ball possession, 60% possession for Jamaica, 40 for Nicaragua. Jamaica now sit at the top of the table They are level on points with Nicaragua. Nicaragua played one game more. Our goal difference is now plus 19. Nicaragua's goal difference is plus 5. I think I have to refresh this so I can see what you guys are saying down in the comment section. I just heard Concacaf say, "Have a great night, everybody." So I'm guessing I'm not going to be getting on the field post-match comments. So DC, it's not DC's comments. Okay, yeah. So DCC, what the hell is this? The hell is this? So DC saying Jamaica Football Federation counting on vibes for the win at this point because they are not truly invested in the girls except trying to host in 2031, and that's it's more about what money they can bring in, says DC. Mr. Scott says them small teams shouldn't even score a goal or even see our defense. The coach the coach isn't playing the best players, says Mr. Scott. Warren says who else is in our group? So let's go ahead and take a look at our group. Let me go ahead and segue and take a look at the group. I think the technical difficulty is all on me here, guys. But before I close off on my show, I'm going to send a quick little email just to see if I can get some help with rectifying some stuff. But I reckon it might be me. Before I started the live stream, I touched a button that I wasn't supposed to touch. So Warren says he wants to look at the groups, right? He wants to look at who else is in our group. So let's go ahead and look at that table standing there where our group is concerned. We're in group B here. So you can go ahead and take a look at, I think we touched on the group earlier on, but you might not have been present there, Warren. If I could get rid of that is. Just move. So this is how we're looking. As I said, we sit top of the group, 9+. The goal difference is plus 19, 6 points. Level with Nicaragua. We've played one game less than them. Compete in the group. We also have Guyana, Antigua and Barbuda, and also Dominica. We've already played Dominica in match day 1 and we put 18 goals past them, right? So that is how we're looking. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I am really hungry. I don't know if we should do a review another time. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think I should do a review of the game on another live stream. Be more than happy to come back and do a review at another time, right? Because it's gone past 2 a.m. my time. Let's see. Jamaica Red Devil, let's see, you've got a comment. Let me see what your comment is saying. The girls have always been solid and the back tidy in midfield and dependable up front. Right now, 4-4-2 is still the best option based on the squad. So DC is saying we can do a review another night. As long as you guys promise to join me in my review. My phone just went off. I think the landlord might have gone live. Let me just double check that. Maybe I'm making stuff up, but my phone gave me a little alert. So he's gone live. I'm assuming he's going to be over there complaining. I don't know what he's talking about, but let's see. So he's gone live. He's doing a match reaction to the game. So you guys can probably tune into him for the rest of the evening. I will have to love you and leave you. King is supposed to be going live as well. Let me see what time Ball Pre is going live. I'll go ahead and click on Ball Pre. So Ball Pre is going live in about, let's say, 10 minutes time. So in 10 minutes time, Ball Pre TV is going live. So he's going to be talking about new players confirmed for the Reggae Boys. Who will they replace, right? So obviously he's looking ahead to the CONCACAF playoffs. Concacaf, sorry, the intercontinental playoffs. My apologies. Let's see what Panda Farm and more is saying. So Nicaragua is our main competitor. Yes, basically. Yes. It's a rough night, so you can go and get some rest. Thanks for the coverage. Get something to eat and get some rest. It's late for you. Rochelle, good day to yourself. Rochelle, I hope you're in great health. Guys, I wish I could stay a little while longer with you guys. I'm hungry. I'm a little bit parched. Um, yeah, and I probably have to sleep on this one and come back and do a review of what we saw. I might even have to go back and rewatch that one. Right. Let's see. U20 scoring like water at Duns River Falls. Big game tomorrow against Puerto Rico, says Warren Webster. Get some nourishment and get some rest, says DC. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. This is a part of the show that I don't particularly enjoy. Really, really sorry about the technical difficulty. I know someone in the comment section, maybe two people in the comment section was said that there was some streaming issue with the quality of the stream. I did experience that my end, so I could see at the start of the live stream the quality wasn't great. I'm pretty sure I've explained that to you guys already. Reached out to my broadband, they sent me a new router. But there might be some other issues there that they need to iron out for me. So yeah, I'm gonna try and rectify the technical issues so that we don't experience that again for potentially the next live stream. All right. Um, Jamaica Red Devil, enjoy your platform as always. Oh, God bless you. See, this is why I have a little soft spot for Man United fans. You guys are like my football cousins. Mr. Webster said, good night, sister, and keep up the great work. I don't even think tonight was a great stream just because I was massively distracted with this technical issue. Really, really pissed me off because I didn't even get to look at my notes. I made so many notes for tonight and looking at a couple of the plays, and I didn't get to touch on my notes tonight. So that kind of pissed me off. So this is why it kind of sucks when you're the producer and the host. Because when one thing goes south, you're kind of screwed. So I do apologize for that. Okay. Usually the stream's much better and I try to give you guys as much information as I can. So I do feel a little bit annoyed that I wasn't able to give you guys that. Okay. So I do apologize for what I think was a poor quality stream. But thank you guys for tuning in. Panda Farmer More says take care and get loads of rest. Thanks. And we will see you in the next live stream on repeat. Cosmic says my apologies. Good show, Crystal, as always. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm going to be coming back and doing a review with you guys. All right. So let's just stick a pin in it for the time being. And let's close off. All right. Remember, you've got Elite Sports TV. He's live, and King Ballpree TV will also be going live. Going on. See if I can read this properly. You're saying that you're saying between the Sharpie and the tech issue, you still ran a good show. Thank you. I mean, look, it's gone. I can't believe it. It's gone, like completely gone. I'm so pissed off. I can't believe it. It's gone. Like let's see if I can give it another try. Yes, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Gonna need well, thought I tried to register the name of the captain. She scored inside the 27th minute, and you can see like you can't even read it properly. Yes, gone. So yeah, I need to invest in some markers, right? I need to invest in some markers. I can't believe that. Oh well. All right, guys. Thank you, Miss McFadden. You're saying I think you guys are being way too nice, but you're saying great show. You know your show is always top quality. It's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna make up for it though. So I'm going to make sure that I make up for it with the review. All right. So thank you so much. If you're making your way home from work, or perhaps you're heading out on the graveyard shift, do hope that you arrive at your destination safe and unharmed. Again, apologies for the technical issues. We're going to iron that one out for my next live stream. All right. And if you haven't hit the like button, do go ahead and hit the like button. It does not cost you a penny. Please do go ahead and hit the like button. If I don't see you on my next live stream, I do hope that I see you possibly over the weekend. I will be coming back again this week for sure to give you guys the review and also talk some more about the Reggae Boys. All right. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that like button on your way out. And you know how it goes. Until next time, take care.
We hit 100,000.
We built this out of love,
Stay saucy, guys.
out of pride, shining a light from the island to the diaspora, to the world, a golden beacon of sports, music, and everything in between. The very best of Jamaica. We little, but we tell